Hard to tell you. Invincible Scott. That's what they call me. Plus, I can use those pills to save somebody else's life later. Emergency reception. I know where I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Hello, I'm looking for Ann Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
AKA
Oh,
no.
she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
At the end of the corridor. Ooh, classic American fruity fizz machine. I like how it looks like it's just a huge tankard full of green sludge. Like you just put a cup in the bottom and then press how many liters of it you want. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, you gotta hold that one. It's at the end of the corridor, remember?
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
Orchids. Orchids, though. That's right, I've seen Adaptation.
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies.
And I can be with Ethan
Hope
forever.
I'm not wasting my time. Room 19. Where is that?
Could be anywhere. Some luck catching them killers, then.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard.
Do I look like a
They're
nurse?
never on
Look at
time
this
with
jacket.
my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here,
Classic American outlook. And by outlook, I mean outlet. I botched the joke. What I'm getting at is those are not American outlets.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good,
Oh, do you want some
know.
hot ovs? This bitch is stoned. She's not giving me anything.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the
Oh,
time,
here
you
we
know.
fucking go.
We had to make do with
Wear
very
an onion
little.
on our belt, which was the style at the time.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television.
I know,
you
you want to watch the
They
People's
said I
Court.
didn't have enough money. It's a pity.
We've been through
I'm
this.
fond of television.
You know, the color television was invented by Alfred Picture Tube.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets
I
their
didn't realize
mother,
she was a
do they?
millionaire. Okay, we gotta mess with her. Turn off her
Your other son,
life
Mrs.
support.
Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the
No,
investigation.
I don't like this angle.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
We gotta start. We gotta press. If we're gonna press her, we gotta hit her from
You
the
had
end
a
of the
son
bed.
named John. And John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
She's stalling for time. Yo, she's the killer. I knew it. Yo, enemies take 75% damage from vulnerability. Dear police, I am the Origami Killer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that how origami works? You have to do it all in one go? It's not as easy as you'd think, okay? He's done it.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it.
I thought that was like a sniper
those
laser
little
pointer
dogs.
on her chest there.
He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max.
Max,
All
Max.
dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Not really, to be honest with you. I'm just messing with her now. We need to make more origamis, you think?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours.
You see, it was in the pre-electricity
I showed my
era.
boys
Me
how
and
to
my
make them,
husband,
you know.
Benjamin Franklin,
Yes,
were
your
hanging out
boys,
with
Mrs.
Jesus
Shepard.
on the back of a Tyrannosaurus
John
Rex
and
at the dawn of
what
the
was your
Earth's
other son's name
existence.
again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Don't know about that one. Don't know about that one. I'm just gonna level with you there. Okay, well, it's just, can you give her like a little smack or something? Like, oh, here we go. Nope, okay, bottom drawer. That's where they keep the weird stuff. Yeah, all that oxygen.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepard? John and his brother?
No,
Is that
dearie,
them?
that's a photograph.
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Hey, does she want some flowers? Is that how we finish this one? I saw that little flowers prompt came up. Just give me a moment. Got to jog her memory. Couldn't we just make her a paper orchid? She keeps her sultry walk, regardless of the context of the situation, huh? Look at that.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand?
That's her drinking water? Not anymore.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepard. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people.
Yo,
I met
lady!
them, you know.
We're not
In the
all on
beginning, I
borrowed
used to go
time
to
here,
see my
okay?
little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepard. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Oh, the classic come closer QTE. Oh, sorry. Botched that one a little bit. Just want to make you work for it. It's... Dearie, please. You almost have got... Okay. It's the end of Lost in Translation. We didn't own a radio when I was younger. Okay, time to die. Yeah, I mean, like, it can only be Mars, right? Like, it's gotta be Ethan's family. Are you trapped in the Black Lodge?
The last origami figure. The last trial. 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 The last origami figure. The last trial.
Dude, Ari, up my prescription, please.
The last origami figure. The last trial.
The last trial.
The last origami
The
figure?
last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
I mean, probably gonna do it, to be honest with you, but first we gotta take a quick little peek, right? Is there a way out of this situation? Doesn't appear so. Well, I'll be drinking this poison then. Might as well at this point. Tastes like fizzy fuzz. $25 shields? Oh no, it's the frame rate poison.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
So even though I drank the poison, I still gotta play hangman?
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
You missed the other ones? Oh, that's right, I didn't murder that dude. I definitely should not have consumed the poison then. You guys are right about that one. I showed mercy.
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this.
Wow, you are bad. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up. What are you doing?
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
Park with the C. Yep, you definitely got it.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
Okay. Listen, listen. We hear boats. Seagulls. Yeah, so because we hear boats, we gotta be at the water. But that's also water. Let me out of here. Anything else? Phone a friend? Alright. I'm going big water. It's like a cargo ship or something. Big water. Let's go. You know what'd be really messed up? Is if it was just like somebody was watching a movie in a movie theater and it was just a movie about boats. We didn't realize it's actually 852 Theodore Roosevelt Park with a C, which is an extremely common name for a road in North America. Ari, I said cancel my appointments, please.
Only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere.
This is him trying to find the clitoris.
Stare me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
They're still trying to catch the angry video game nerd.
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case.
Give me those
pack
beautiful
up and
glasses.
Fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the Origami Killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Who's Norman? This is Namin. It's two different things. I am literally shaking right now. Just had a confrontation with a coworker. Twitter, you won't believe it.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Would it? Alright, clues. Tire tracks. We've seen them.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's something on it.
Peep it. Peep it! Not geoanalysis, you fool! You know where the Blue Lagoon is. Analyze. Analysis impossible. It's Rorschach. Dude, this would get like 8 million views on YouTube. You can stop and analyze in the middle. Alright, let's do that real quick. Got a chance. Play the video. What a convenient way to do this. What? Clap him, dude! I stopped it. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like trying to program the time on your VCR. I did stop instead of pause. Okay, you play the video. Give me a quick little pause. There you go. No claps. No claps necessary.
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
Larry? Larry's the Origami Killer? Larry?
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
That'd be a first. Get out of here. Okay.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history.
Okay. Yeah. Trace its history with some analysis.
Impounded in a police case 5 years ago. The gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop.
Geoanalysis, please. Wow. It's a deprecated module.
2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
That's a geoanalysis right there. Let's go.
The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
How many of them are cops? Like 200? The origami dog, you fool. What are you doing?
Just one origami store in town.
What? Question mark clue.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame...
Only one
Morris.
origami store in town. Gotta investigate a little. I don't know, maybe we can. We don't have enough. It's due process, okay? Ah. Please. What else we got? We can clear all clues. Get out of here. Ari, throw that shit in the trash. Okay, think about this for a second. You got files. Don't forget about your files.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45.
That's Blake!
He is intelligent, calm, and determined.
Not Blake!
An organized type. He has a car.
Fat cat.
He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Here, we get that shit in the trash. Okay. Back to clues. Of the blues variety. Analysis impossible. Give me a geo-analysis of this question mark, please.
A cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone.
Please be Norman.
Gotcha.
Norman.
He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, show him
Norman, your eye? April Fools?
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks. Call in the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll need a chopper. Today? Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
If you take too long to figure that all out, you just die. Dude. Norman's life is just a series of events